The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood is an interactive novel with multiple dialogue routes that can potentially lead to different events and outcomes. However, while there is a sense of choice in the game, the options are ultimately meaningless unless it is deciding their actual fates. The only thing that does change is the dialogue based off what type of card you have created and used in that situation. I do believe this game warrants a warning, as the game itself contains certain dialogue and issues discussed that pretty much makes it a contentious game. The warnings for these are right in front of you at the start of the game, but they are not all that significant because you have to open it up manually instead of it popping up as soon as you open the game up. There are few warnings missing, but to summarize it, there's racism, supremacy, nudity, crude inappropriate language, and even more. The story itself revolves around Fortuna, a once mortal turned witch who was exiled to spend a millennium on an asteroid throughout the universe with no chance of returning. However, she is able to return if her coven leader or the Council of Witches reinstates her. After a few hundred years, she's had enough and she ends up summoning the last of her power to call an ancient being known as a behemoth. The writing is actually quite interesting. It's emotional and jarring at times, but really well done. However, it does jump back and forth from decent to crude for what I suppose is character development, but I really wasn't expecting it, and it significantly hurt the quality that I was seeing as I played through it. When the game pans away from the asteroid to relive former lives, to chat with individuals in your dreams, it presents a beautifully constructed universe, and the pixel art isn't overly done or cheap. I looked at this game and I saw a high quality in terms of its pixel animation, along with a very high quality when it came to the music being used. I believe that the gameplay is less about the gameplay itself and more about understanding the written dialogue in the game as you progress through the story, as you are now burdened with the capacity to influence others' past and future through the decks that you have been creating while you've been in this banishment. The more positively that you influence somebody's faith, the more likely they are going to reward you. These rewards can vary based on how you interacted with that character, and sometimes they could be good and sometimes they can be bad. It also depends on what kind of path you chose your character to be, more powerful, more knowledgeable, or more caring. As I did previously mention, if you are the sensitive type to problematic subjects, then this game will most likely not leave a pleasant impression on you, and will, like myself, affect you in such a manner that you don't hate the game, but you also don't like it. It's good at times, but it falls short due to its imperfections.